And good afternoon, here we are for Saga Live, Hero Conditioning Day 12. At least that's the day I believe it is. I'm going to double check the calendar at some point and probably find out I'm horribly wrong. By the way, if you're wondering, Abra, you look different today. It's because I'm not Abra. In fact, I am Dylan, and Abra is experiencing a little bit of a tummy ache, so she's going to have me pinch hit again for the show like I did a couple episodes back. As always, I want to remind you, Abra is in fact the most hardest working outer person in the room. I am not at her level of fitness. She is a baller straight up, and she is not to be messed with. So I will only be doing 2 rounds of the workout. It's already a pretty simpler one in general. So if you want to add a 3rd round, you're more than welcome to do that on your own if you're already keeping up with that. Or if you want to consider this kind of an active rest day, that's absolutely up to you as well. Got my action music going in the background. I'm going to drop into the Saga Live chat, and then we're going to get started with our top-down check-in and warm-up, and then we're going to go right into the technique tutorials and go through the workout itself. So just bear with us for a few minutes. I'm going to chug some electrolytes.
Oh, Mrs. Thanks.
You got it. We're here for Abra. Abra's the hero we deserve. I'm just the hero you're getting today. With my unstoppable action music soundtrack. We thought about having Abra do the workout from her bed, but that didn't happen. Alright, I found this cool action music video, so I'm just going to have that up in the background while we go. Alright, warm up however you need to. Today, it's all about just getting ready to go and having fun with it. Let's do this. Let's all be heroes, because that's Abra's fault for coming up with the cringe on this show. All right, I'm just going to bounce around for a second, start waking up the body, breathe a little bit. If you notice, I like to do my shuffly kind of Jeet Kune Do Sabat footwork. Maybe throw a couple of punches in shadow box. Go low, go high. Take it slow on the lows and highs if you need to, just to start warming up. If you haven't done the morning routine, or if you've been sitting down since it, take it easy. Shake that rust off as you warm up. I'm feeling that my legs are really tight, so I need to keep warming them up loosely. Let's get that nice little warm up going. Go through the head and neck. When you're ready. Again, the morning routine is supposed to be super duper chill. For this workout, I gotta bring the body up a notch. Even if I'm doing a simpler version than what Abra would typically do, I've gotta wake myself up a little bit more. I should be breaking a sweat even before I get into the workout. And again, we're just doing our top-down check-in and flow. You should know how to operate your own body by now. If you want to follow along with what I'm doing, I'm not going to call out every single move. The goal is to just go from your head down to your toes and find every little bit that you can possibly warm up, wake up, and wipe the rust off of. All right. Through those hips. Halfway down. Thankfully, I did my morning routine, so I'm already a little bit more woken up than I would be had I not. If you need to catch up, totally great.
Wendy has jumped in.
Hi, Wendy! I just posted the video of Nona and you doing your amazing shoulder roll cat middle workout. For everybody that hasn't seen that yet, scroll down the Facebook page when you get the chance, or go on the Instagram and see how you can incorporate your cat into your workouts. Just be mindful. We don't want PETA coming down on us. So I'm just lowering my knee to the ground nice and loose, tight. Okay, not loose and tight. Slow, not too grindy. Thankfully, I've got this mat, so if I drop too hard, I can take care of it. We're going to do a lot of kicks today, so I'm going to open up the legs. Little savate technique. Try and keep it loose. Try and pivot the hips and open them up. Pivot the hips, pivot and open. Pivot and open. Pivot and open. Okay, great, great, great. Through the balls of the feet, into the heels. Lift up, lift up, lift up. Down, jump, down. So if you see it, what I'm doing is I'm tucking down. I can go all the way to my heels if I want to. I'm pushing up, pushing through the toes, landing back through the balls of the feet, down to the ground, down to my heels. This is a little bit of parkour prep. You can bounce out in between reps. I guess those are true plyometrics. Abra and I found out the other day that plyometrics are basically jumping exercises. We're silly like that. We both gotta get our CPTs. Okay, here we go. Start looking at this workout. All right, technique number 1, gorillas. Abra, I need your phone, I forgot. I don't have a timer. Gorillas, so you can do fronts, you can do backs, and then you can do sides, however you want. Some people call them apes, some people call them gorillas. Abra's recommendation for what we're gonna do: front, back, side, side. So just those 4 exercises for a minute. It's really gonna open up your squat depth. It's gonna give yourself a little bit of an arm pump. Exercise number 2, downward dog knee drive. This is one that Abra really is kind of more responsible for. So I'm gonna be giving you my interpretation of it. I go down, starting in my downward dog. I'm gonna actually lift up, tuck in, push back. And so every time I'm getting 2 pieces of this workout. Come on in, you can guest star.
Not wearing clothes appropriate to this.
Brett's on camera! Brett's on camera! Oh, Brett's trying to touch the camera. Good, we have our timer. Get ready for when we need it. Thank you, Abra. So again, all I'm trying to do is I'm going from like a plank position, raising a leg up if I want to a demi-point, tucking it in, sending it back and putting it down, or just going right back to putting it down. Up, in, out. Up, in, out. That's going to be a fun minute. Third workout, bob and weave with front kick. Now, Abra gave us bob and weave with front kick. I'm going to add one piece that you can do. You don't have to do it, but it's going to be bob and weave with front kick into side kick, so you get a little bit of hip switch action into it. I'm going to do my typical bob and weave. Come up, I can kick with the rear leg, boom, turn over, kick with the side kick. These can be low kicks, or you can do kick for the front kick high, kick for the side kick low. Again, it's hard to explain and do on this squishy mat. Slowly, front kick, side kick. Front kick, side kick. If you want to have a little bit of that savate bounce, you do you. So again, bob and weave, front kick, side kick. That wasn't that clean. Bob and weave, front kick, side kick. In order to really make this work, you need to rechamber your kick each time. So what you'll notice is I bob and weave, I throw that front kick, I bring up the rechamber, I throw that side kick. I bob and weave, I throw that front kick, I throw that side kick. Chamber that knee. Get that in there. This is going to really help for any kicking combos you want to try and do. All right, lastly, we're going to do get-ups. I'm going to try and do like a get-up and crawl. You can do it how you want to. I'm really just using this as arm day for myself. There's a lot of leg day in here, but this is going to help me get my arms in the way that I want to. I'm going to go into whatever crawl I want to go into. Flip over, come up however I need to. So it's a minute-long exercise. You can do whatever works best for you, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to crawl back and forth, and then I'm going to do a tripod or tactical get-up. So if I want to go into a deeper crawl, kick through, and scoot up into a tactical, I totally can. Or if I want to go crawl, 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 invert to tripod, I totally can too. You work at your level, you build in your progressions. All right, that's all 5 exercises. I'm only going to do 2 sets. I am weak sauce, but I'm working on it. I want to be my best heroic self. I'm not living up to anybody else's expectations, but I'm going to set some for myself and I'm going to try and live up to those. And that's how you build your own sense of genuine honesty and self-confidence. At least that's my thought on it. Abra just works out all the time and she's super jacked, so there's just that. All right, let me find a preset that works for this. 10 rounds. I'm gonna go for 1 minute each round. And we will set, we'll do it this way. We'll set 20 seconds. I don't know. I'm gonna set for 5 minutes, 1 round, 15 seconds, and then I'm gonna start over. I'm gonna give myself that minute rest in between the 2 sets. That way people won't lose their minds being like, oh, Dylan, you just did 10 rounds without stopping like we did the last time. And I was like, yeah, I'm sorry. So let's try it this way. I'll set up the bell to have the clock on it. All right, 15 seconds till we start. First exercise, gorillas. Gorilla. I don't remember where that's from. Is that Tarzan? Here we go. Just walk with me. Come on and take a walk with me. To the side, if you want to kick your feet up, you can. If you want to keep them low, you can do that too. Front, back, side, side. Just work at your own pace. You don't have to go fast. I totally just missed the back, so I'm going to go back this way. Really, the goal here is just to be in the posture and use that movement continuously for 1 minute. So this is a very good flow training little round. Oh, my legs are burning already. Damn you, Abra! Damn you and your cruelty! Oh boy. All right, I got my 15 seconds. Next exercise, down dog to knee drive. This is a cruel one to put right after the previous one. But at least I get to stretch out my legs this time. Up, tuck, out. Up, tuck, out. If you can, feel that little pinch in the glute as you squeeze to your lower back. Should get a nice little lower back workout out of this. Which is a good counter to what we were just doing, being folded over like that for the gorillas. So maybe this is Abra's idea of ingenious programming. All the same, I'm also getting my plank out of this. So if you've been doing the morning routine with the plank, I have a feeling that's going to help. Almost there, everybody. Keep going. Oh, my arms. Sorry, I messed up that one. All right. Exercise number 3. Bob and weave, front kick to side kick. Oh, breathe in that air. That fresh basement air that I have barely left in a month. Kick, kick. Bring it down. Kick, kick. Bring it down. Deep bob and weave. Easy fighting method style if you want. Into a savate kick, kick combo. Kick, kick. Bob and weave. Kick, kick. Bob and weave. Try and feel how you're rotating the foot for those kicks. If you want to get a little bit of a pistol squat, Do your chassé bas. Chassé frontal, chassé bas. Chassé frontal, chassé lateral bas. Keep your guard up. You really want to keep your guard up on these types of kicks. Somebody can whip around and hit you with their own fouette. All right, 2 more moves. This one's going to be kind of like the active rest in the set. These are our S sits. So I'm going to be down here on the mat. Whew. Front transition. Front transition. Totally forgot to teach these during the tutorial. My apologies. Rear transition. So I can do front, back, lateral transition, back, front. So this is a great set of movements to do to engage the hips and the back. And if you want to engage your core and your chest, just fire strong here. Keep the guard up, or if you want to, you can do presses. Whatever works best for you. Again, this is just round 1. You're really just warming up. If you need to settle forward, you absolutely can. If you need to do that during your rear transitions. If I want, I can do front transition, rear transition, front transition to travel. Okay, last exercise. Get-ups to crawls, or crawls to get-ups. Getting down on this mat, pushing myself against the ground, training myself to get back up. I'm going to start with some of these MoveNat style crawls. Invert it, kick all the way through, and come up. I'm going to come back down, kick through, come up, boom, come back down. Switch my feet however I need to. If I want to, I can do inverted crawls, kick through, and come up. Alternatively, I can do a deep lizard crawl. I can kick all the way through, bring my foot back, come up to tactical get up. Deep lizard crawl, kick through, kick back into tactical get up. Okay, Abra, you're getting me with this one today. Maybe I'm overdoing it, but I'm gonna do it because I want to get back into my best shape. All right, that's it for the first round. Get some water, shake it out. We got about 45 more seconds, so we're gonna do the second set.
Yeah, Wendy was wondering the 5th move on the one thing you were...
The 5th move is the get up and crawl. The 4th is the S-sit, and I'm sorry I forgot to introduce those. So just do your S-sit or S-sweep transitions. All right. I'm going to get a drink of water. We're going to switch over to the next round. Oh yeah. Electrolytes, lemon lime flavor. Rah! 5 rounds, set it up. Let's knock them down. Okay, gorillas, 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 gorillas. I'm gonna change my mindset a little bit. I'm gonna go over to this side to start. Try and think about facing this way, just see if that changes me up at all. Especially because I know that I like to orient myself to the camera. Even just going this way back and forth is gonna change how I'm using my neck. If you're at home and you're doing your workouts, consider changing up what room you do them in from time to time. Consider changing up what wall you're facing. All these things are going to be about you changing up how you naturally integrate your workout. If you're only ever used to doing it in one space, you're going to lose something. You want, especially in like a MoveNat modality, you want to be able to take your physicality with you wherever you go. So even me, like doing it on this mat right now, I might want to do it on a different mat, or I might want to do it on concrete, or I might want to do it on the roof. Second move, downward dog knee drive. Again, I'm going to face this way just to change up my mentality a bit. Hopefully I don't kill the microphone too much. Unless I was facing this way, which I don't know if I was. 1, 2, 3, 4. I was telling Abra these are like big, aggressive mountain climbers, but they're definitely a great core workout. And again, if you fire up there, you get your backside and your glutes nice and activated. Should definitely help out with your savate, or your kickboxing, or just your longevity, because we don't train our lower backs enough, and we sit down a whole lot. Almost there. Oh, I'm sweating 5 minutes into this thing. More than I sweat during the entirety of the morning routine. Oh, Abra, you and that tummy ache. Almost there. All right, move number 3. Oh, I should have grabbed a towel. Bob and weave, front to side kick. I am so sweaty. My sweaty bird. Kick, kick. Step through, kick, kick. Step through, kick, kick. Try and chamber. Kick, kick. If the chamber's hard for you and you still want to try it, you can half chamber. Half chamber is just pulling the foot to the butt and extending back out again. I want you to try full chamber, which is knee to chest, knee to chest. Knee to chest, knee to chest. I don't care how high you kick. You can kick this high. You can kick this low. Whatever you're comfortable with. Kick, kick. You can bend the root leg, or you can post the root leg. Start developing what you know you need to work on, or what you want to work on. All right. 4th exercise is S-sit transitions. Again, this is more of a free flow thing, but try and stay active throughout the entirety of the round, even if you gotta go slow. Sometimes slow is the better workout. All right, up and down, back the other way, up and down, and go up, up to down, and go in front, come up, go in front, and come up. If I want to mix those laterals into it, then go lateral, then go front and up. I can come down, I can go front and up, come down, lateral, lateral, up, switch, lateral, up, down, lateral, front, rear, and down. There's all sorts of stuff that you can do. Learn how these moves work, and you will flow on the ground really well. It might even help with Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, if you want to think about it that way, if that's what you're into. 5th and final exercise, crawls to get-ups. Stay active, get up, go right back down. I'm doing my hand to foot move mat crawl, inverting into a crab crawl, kicking through, coming up, going back down, shifting as best as I can to go right back into it. Switch through, rushing that crab crawl back, going the other way, coming up, going down, lizard crawl, bringing it up just a little bit, lizard crawl backwards. Sending that foot through, bring it back for my tactical. Crawling, shifting over, kicking back to my tactical. Crawling, shifting through, kicking back to my tactical. One last set with the tripod. Forward, switch, invert the other way, come
come up, boom, and you're done. Everybody's favorite sound. I'm not gonna lie, I might have been able to make it into round 3 on that, but I don't want to push it too hard right now. I'm doing 1 show a day. I just tacked this on. I know I personally need at least 20 minutes of cardio every day on top of the morning routine. Let's start cooling down. I like how Abra just likes to bend over and sway a little bit. Kind of let it all hang out. I like to brush the ground and step wider as I go. Pushing through the backs of the legs. Letting that head come down. Then pushing through the backs of the legs so that the legs are straight. Then I can actually bend the knees. Try not to fall backwards. Come up and down and back the other way. Up and down, back the other way. Up, down. For those of you that do the morning routine, this is almost like a lateral rush forward. In fact, I'm pretty sure that's basically what this is. Feels good, right? All right, let's do some upper body twists. Just twist that upper body. Sink down into it when you feel comfortable. You do like Abra's little punches, but instead of building up energy, we're going to be taking it back down. So reach out and think about reaching and pulling instead of extending out. Reach and pull, reach and pull. Every move that you do can be applied and studied and learned in at least 2 ways. Nobody's got the one be-all answer. Big arm propellers, however you want to. I'm trying to do some big kung fu right now. Go back the other way. To me, this is kind of like a variation on a kung fu move called 3 loops to the moon, which is just basically ba, 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 ba. That's not it at all. Oh, stretch out, stand out. Let's bend the legs. Lower ourselves down. We'll just do some stretching. 1 leg out, 1 leg in. I'm down on the ground, trying to reach my head to my toe. If you want to, you can do it ninjutsu style. Reach around the foot in a figure 8. I really like this technique. And then once you feel like you've bounced it out a little bit and you've gotten used to it, find that deep stretch, breathe in and breathe out. Nose to your knee, crown to the toe, or look forward, chin to the toe. Relax it in, shake it out. Switch to the other side. Reach for it, hold it for a second. All right, ninjutsu. Or I can do it with my left hand, which comes across the body, so it creates a little bit more of a stretch in the waist. Once I feel comfortable that I've kind of warmed up into this stretch, I can hold it, I can breathe in, and I can breathe out. I'm gonna go into my butterflies. Try and bring my heels close to my groin. Rock and roll a bit. Yeah. Go the other way if you need to. If you want, you can do the resting your elbows on your thighs and opening up. Just make sure that you don't crunch forward. Try and open up your posture. So you're really pressing out through the groin, opening it up. It's very gratuitous. Switch to one side for a pigeon. Look up if you want, or let yourself down into the leg. From pigeon, we're going to transition the foot out to the other side, kind of to a half froggy. From there, I'm going to bring up the other leg to a full frog, and I can either bend forward on this one, or I can sit up and set myself back, pushing through the hips, pushing through the lower body. I can sit straight up and just open up. Put my hands back down on the ground. Other leg goes down, half frog on this side. If I want to, I can open up this leg and keep it closed. And sit up. I can lower myself. Switch this foot through. Come to the opposite pigeon. Again, I can either sit up or I can lower myself down. Just hold that for a second. From here, what I like to do is I like to switch this foot in, drag this foot in, sit in Seiza or modified Seiza. Which again, if it's a Japanese art, that's pretty much the name of this seated position. Or if it's Chinese art, I don't really know the name. One of the major differences that I've seen is that in some Japanese schools, I've seen them go up to the balls of their feet. In some Chinese schools, I've seen them go down to the flat. I've probably also seen it inverted. I've probably also, that might not even be a cultural thing. But it does at least let me go, okay, well I can practice doing this position seated on my heels with my toes stretching, which is really great, especially for the front of my legs. Or I can do this with my toes down, stretching the front of my ankle, pulling it open a little bit, and helping work on that demi point for my foot. And if you're feeling so bold and you need to get out of this, you can have a little bit of fun and jump up and finish it off. All right, that's it for my cool down. I'm gonna go into the video, just see if anybody had any questions or comments or concerns. I'm gonna lower that volume way down. And I'll actually copy, I dropped some sweat on the mouse pad, so now it's freaking out. I'm gonna copy that video URL.
Only a few eyes, but you never know.
Yeah. I'm going to put the link to the music I was listening to in the video. I'm going to come over here and say hi to everybody that's left. Welcome to Sweating Buckets with Hero Conditioning, says Wendy. Wow, we had quite a few people jump in and out, in and out. And that's okay if you don't stay for the whole workout right now. It will end up on YouTube later. Ahmed Fahim says, great job, muscles, muscles. Thank you, Ahmed. Thanks for pinch hitting, Dylan. Absolutely. I actually offered to do that for Abra once a week, and her response was, oh, no, you get enough screen time. I'm waiting to hear her yell at me. Oh, okay, I guess she's not going to. That's good. No, I'm super pumped too. Usually, when Abra's doing the video, I'll be on my computer typing away at you guys. I'll usually also be finishing up the morning routine video. Thankfully, we got done faster today. Brett and I are constantly discovering issues with the audio or the light or the sound or whatever. Sound and audio are two different things, maybe? Anyways, so definitely very happy to help out. Thank you, boss. No, thank you, boss, Ahmed. I am the boss. I am big boss. We are all big boss. Brett's losing his mind at my Phantom Pain reference. Thanks, Dylan. No, thank you, Victoria. It's great to have you here. I can't wait to have you kind of guest star and teach your own version of this. Abra likes to make us hurt in the best way. No, she just likes to make me hurt a lot, and she gives you all a way to get stronger. She just likes to beat me up. This one's wrapping up pretty quickly, so I don't want to have to stay in here longer than necessary for everybody. Again, I only do 2 rounds. I am not at the physical level where I feel like pushing myself for a third is going to help me out. I'm still working my way back up to that level of high intensity interval training fitness. Abra does that like 2 or 3 hours a day. Back when I was training clients every day, I was training 5 or 6 clients a day, sometimes at the most. Usually it was 3 or 4. And that was enough of a workout for me by the end of the day. I was just falling over. I wasn't putting in time on my own workout. As a personal trainer, you really do want to stick to your own programming, but sometimes when it rains, it pours and you get a lot of clients all at once. And that's my lame excuse. But I want to make it very clear, At a certain point, I was starting to hit on my own workouts a lot more. I was going to the gym, I was hitting a treadmill, I was hitting a bag. I was trying to get my own personal level up. What's really cool about these style of workouts that Abra's put together and that I'm kind of following suit with is that they are total body. They really help you work in all dimensions. And we really want to focus on giving you something that you feel like you can perform, not just do. So that's why you don't see a lot of just basic push-ups or basic sit-ups in what we do. We really want you to move around, and we really want you to be able to express yourself in these movements. And thanks for the production directing, Brett. See, Wendy thought about you without me even mentioning you this time, bro. Brett's just constantly like, I'm irrelevant, I'm irrelevant. If y'all want to send cookies or a care package, send them to him. And make sure you send them to our address, but you make his name on the box so that we don't steal them. Because this man deserves it. You know, send him some German food or something. Or those big German cookies, Brett?
What?
Big German cookies. Like, isn't there like a big German cookie?
That does exist. I don't remember.
The Dutch German cookies or something? All right, gonna wrap up in just a minute. If anybody else has any other questions, comments, or concerns, shoot me or Abra a message, shoot us an email, or just make more comments in the chat. We'll be definitely checking them up as they pop up in our notifications. This video, along with every other hero conditioning workout, will be available on YouTube by the end of day. It'll be slightly edited for time, just to make it come out a lot quicker. We might do some punch in, punch out. We might play with the audio. We don't know, but what we want you to know is that we're trying to make sure the quality of this product is at the highest level possible, given the way that we're recording it through Facebook Live with a couple of lights and a microphone in a basement. But we're putting that content out there for you for free every single day. And that's just our goal, is to just give and give and give right now, because we're trying to stay connected until we see this thing all the way through. With that said, if you'd like to help us out with that mission, share the content, review us on Facebook, go on our YouTube and subscribe. I would love to get to 100 subscribers by the end of the week. Ask your friends to subscribe. Let people know that this is a thing that they can do. It's never going to cost them a dime directly. And if you do want to help us out, we have a Venmo, we have a PayPal, and hopefully at some point I will get my crap together and make us a Patreon. Of course, on the days that I'm going to work on it, Abra gets sick. It's his joke. All right, so that's it. Send us your own workouts. Send us your own videos. We want to post your content. Be sure to check out Nona S. Pumpkins on our Instagram, working with Wendy. And that's Wendy working out with her cat. Her cat's telling her what to do. Not the other way around for sure. That's the cat's agency on display. I'll be back tomorrow morning for our morning routine at 9 a.m. Eastern. And then Abra and I, as long as she's feeling good, we'll be back for the skill development session at 7 p.m. Eastern, where we'll be breaking down our Saga Action Arts curriculum for you to enjoy at home and hopefully build some skills on, so that once this whole thing blows over, we can all get together and do some fighting. All right, that's it, heroes, as Abra likes to say. I'm out, Brett's out, and I will see you tomorrow morning. Take care and have a great day.